So I want to thank every one of you one more time, because last Friday you made it possible for us to give out 50 bags of rice, 50 bags of gari, 50 bags of corn, 50 jerry cans of palm oil, medications worth 200,000 naira, pain medication. The doctors that went, they treated malaria, they treated typhoid, toilet disease, diabetes. They gave out tablets to deworm children because they've been drinking unclean water. Just to name a few of what they did, more than 50 volunteers came out to help us that day. And I am indebted to every one of you for spending your whole day with this IDP. Some of these volunteers had been working for days before the event, moving stuff, helping us to buy stuff. I was amazed that one of the volunteers by the name Mayokun Odusote traveled all the way from Ibadan to Makurdi. That's a 12-hour journey by road. Their vehicle broke down in the middle of nowhere. I kept calling him all night. Are you okay? Are you safe? Because I couldn't rest where I was. He didn't get to Makurdi until 4 a.m. Friday morning. And as soon as they were done with the distribution, guess what? He got back on the bus to travel back to Lagos because he had a meeting in Lagos the following day. Now, these are people that I don't even know, people that I've never met. I don't even know any of these volunteers, like Stanley, a man who came all the way from Unsuka. That's a 4-hour journey by road. He also traveled that night after the event. And you know, I'm so grateful to all the volunteers that came from Peace House in Boko. Thank you so much, Bro Bile, for your support. We're so grateful. Many of these volunteers, by the way, they came with clothes to give to the IDPs. They came with clothes for adults, clothes for children, toys for children. They played with these children. They taught them songs. They loved on them. And a huge shout out to the couple that made all this possible, the couple that arranged for everything. Mr. Joel is actually a missionary, and his wife, Dr. Grace. Thank you so much for doing all this. These people are selfless. They are humble. They are hardworking. They were running up and down. They purchased everything because we bought everything locally. And you know, they also hosted some of the volunteers. And honestly, I don't know how to thank Dr. Sesan Oluwashola, one of our board members who traveled from Ibadan. There's no direct flight to Makurdi, so he had to travel to Lagos, take a flight to Abuja, drove 5 hours from Abuja to Makurdi, and he didn't eat the whole time because I kept calling. He didn't eat, so you need to be eating, sir. So then when he got there and they had the event, he drove back to Abuja that same night to catch a flight to Lagos and then to drive back to Ibadan. On behalf of all the board members of Kaya Foundation, we're so grateful to every one of you that came out. Thank you so much. We went to our gang camp and the people were so excited because I heard that they've never had this much food given to them directly. Apparently, sometimes the government will bring food, but not all the food gets to them. But this, we brought it to them directly and distributed it to them directly. There are about 35,000 people at that camp. They've been divided into 30 groups, and each group contains 40 families. So to each group, we gave out 2 bags of rice, 2 bags of gari, 2 bags of corn. So we were short by 10 bags of each of these items. But because more people have donated, we've made arrangements to get those items to them as soon as possible. So we're getting extra 10 bags of rice, 10 bags of gari, and 10 bags of corn. Thank you so much. And 10 jerry cans of palm oil. As soon as they get it, I'll bring you pictures as well. By the way, they were the ones that said they prefer palm oil. Thank you so much to all the doctors that came out. They treated more than 250 people that day. They said that they were keeping record, but after some time they lost count because there were just too many people, but they recorded more than 250 people that they treated. Some conditions need surgery, so they've referred those ones to the teaching hospital. The only thing that breaks my heart is the fact that at the last minute, those that were supposed to supply us with reusable pad, they told us they could not manufacture enough. They cannot produce the number of pads that we ordered. And here I was boasting last week that women and children are my priority. So we're still working on getting the pads to the women. And yes, we want to do this again because there are several camps, but we can only do it with your help, which means if you're here to donate, you can still donate because we are not taking anything from the money that you are donating. We're using it to help these people. So please help us to do this again very soon. Once again, thank you so much to all the volunteers. I am so grateful to every one of you. Thank you so much. One love. All right, you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.